Okay. Let's get... I was just going to tell you, just block her in.
I've never seen that before. That was really pretty cool.
Help. Okay, well, Alex Miller's back. We got 4 people. Sorry, guys, the YouTube app completely crashed. You know what? Let's get a little bit away from the road. The YouTube app completely crashed. Usually, when I reopened it, like at the Model 3 event, it would ask me if I want to resume my stream. Unfortunately, it did not. Yeah, she moved. I actually was grabbing the tablet because I was going to show you guys how she was parked. Let me switch the camera. So we have this lovely Model X. It's a multi-coat metallic red. This guy was also waiting. The lady was plugged into supercharger number 2 here, and she was parked all the way blocking both of these complete lanes. And you can even see her Model X's pee puddle. That's from the cooling system. Oh, I thought that lady was back again. Did you see where she drove off to?
She just went down the parking lot, so I don't know if she's at the other end of the parking lot.
Oh, but holy crap. I mean, come on. This is a supercharging location with only 3 stalls, and she was hogging. I mean, seriously? I mean, we got Summon if you're having trouble getting in and out of your vehicle. Not to mention they got Falcon Wing doors. So, yeah. Oh, hi Spain. Can't see.
How much trouble would it be for a selfie?
Oh, okay. Wait, we got it's selfie. Cool.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Okay. Oh yeah. Now you can see. So for those of you rejoining, and I don't know why the connection's so poor. I got some awesome signal right now, but it's Madison. Everything sucks in Madison.
Come on, man. I live here.
So now we know it sucks now.
Oh, thanks.
It's confirmed Tesla is unveiling semi-truck in September, and Model Y is not being unveiled until next year. That sounds about right, because right now they need to concentrate on the Model 3.
Isn't it September 8th? Tesla semi?
I have no idea, but the sooner they tell us, the sooner I can figure out how to get my butt in the door, because I doubt I'm going to make it with the referral program.
I'm just really curious to see how much range that semi is going to have, and how they're going to have it. The battery pack is what I'm curious.
Yeah, and speaking of the model of the Tesla semi, I actually get a number of industry magazines, and one of them had a whole article about autonomous semis and electric semis and alternative fuel semis. And of course they did everything they could not to mention Teslas. Big, you figure, but they did put a small little blurb in there. And so I got that magazine with me. I'm gonna read through it again, and I'll be doing a little video covering what they were mentioning. And wipe the camera on my phone there. There we go, it's a little better. Let's take a look at this gorgeous Model X here.
It's a battery?
Yeah. It's Autopilot 1.0.
White interior.
Ultra white perforated seat interior. So this is one of the first ones. What do we got?
P90D.
Oh, a P90D. Oh, yep. Look at those red calipers. So yeah, if you know anybody that's looking to purchase a new Model X, S, or X, please consider forwarding them to my channel and or giving them my referral code. I need 4 more to make it to that semi-truck unveiling, unless Bjorn happens to invite me to the semi-truck. Hint, hint, Bjorn, if you're watching. But no, you're on an aircraft right now going home. This is a nice one. Oh, this is a classic. Very nice. They even have the hood protection. It almost looks like my old car, only I know it's not because it's got parking sensors. Unless they were retrofitted on. So 85. It's definitely had the tail lights replaced a few times. And I guess I kind of parked like an ass too.
It works.
A little close to the line. Yeah. And he parked, he was waiting already. He parked, holy crap. I got 888TXX. He's got 602YXX. I actually found, I'm 888TXX. I was driving about a month ago, and I actually saw 889-TXX. So whoever was driving that walked into the DMV, or was in the line behind me at the DMV how many years ago when I originally got those plates for my electric Alpha.
Yeah, well,
hi, John. Miss ya.
Probably have to let you get back to it.
Okay.
I'll have to get going.
All right. Yeah, he's got to get back to work. It was great meeting you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Yep, see you around.
Maybe,
Otherwise,
yeah, I'm sure I'll see you around.
I'm usually here on Friday nights and Sunday nights.
Friday nights?
Yep.
Cool.
Going to the Dells by my parents and then going home.
On Friday nights.
Yeah.
So, but I'll see you around.
Okay, see ya. So I'm going to hop back in the car because it's hot out. And continue for just a little while longer using my phone for broadcasting since I can't get the app to stay open anymore on my tablet. And there we go, now it's going. When it drives itself, how would other people access the car? Tesla will eventually have the Tesla ride-sharing app, and then potentially, oh, there goes the lady with that was hogging all the spaces. She just took off that way. Probably picked somebody up. You probably have an app, ride-sharing app like Uber, and then possibly, given that it's a key card kind of thing for the keys, for existing Tesla owners, or maybe you'll even get a key card, be kind of like a charge point card for the Tesla ride-sharing system. So you keep a key card, so when you verify that you're the actual person that's supposed to be in that driverless car, you might just scan it on the B-pillar and call it a day. I'm not too sure about the NVIDIA apps and the chips and their updates. I haven't been able to keep up with that lately. I'm glad, Carlos, you were impressed with the Model X and Autopilot 2.0. They are awesome vehicles. What do I think about hacking Tesla cars? What does Tesla do about security and make it safe? Well, we have this thing called over-the-air updates, and the last major hack, which was last September, right before the 8.0 upgrade, they, within like 24 or 48 hours of being notified about it, they had a patch for it, and my phone doesn't like to stay up there this direction. They had a patch which had already blasted out to every single car that was connected to either Wi-Fi or cellular, and then a couple days after that they started releasing the 8.0 software. Again, no information on the hitch. No, the Semi and Model Y are not the same, but the Semi truck is supposed to be unveiled this September. I had the chance to feel it. How did I feel about the acceleration and torque of the car? For the 3 test drives, Model 3 test drives, they couldn't do full accels. I did do a live stream, and I have a recording that will be going up of it as well, where they took us on the Tesla test track in P100DLs, and that was awesome. But they did do not full acceleration, but sporty acceleration, and it was impressive. I would say it's very peppy, much quicker than a Leaf or a i3. It's definitely slower than the Model S, and if you've ever driven one, I would rate it just a hair slower than the original 60 kilowatt Model S from 2013. I really wish Tesla would sell batteries separately instead of buying a new car. They do. I mean, you can't put them in yourself, but if you want to upgrade your pack, they are doing upgrades, or that might have just been for the P100D or P85D owners. But they're going to eventually, once they got the Gigafactory in full production, they will be doing pack upgrades, is what I'm told. And Tesla, if you're watching, no, that does not violate any non-disclosure agreement that I have. I already checked. I really wish, let's see, would it be better to buy a 2013 Model S or a Model 3? Personally, I would not buy any non-autopilot Model S. All the classics, unless you get it really cheap, or you really don't care and it has a good warranty on it. Personally, the amount of quality changes that happened on the switchover from the classic S to the Autopilot 1S were too great. They simplified a lot of the systems on the cars, and that was a big tooling change at the factory, which allowed them to make some major improvements on the cars. Reliability, overall fit and finish, and quality improvements. So I'd keep an eye open for maybe a higher mileage Autopilot 1 car, which would be September 2014 or later, than I would going to a 2013 classic Model S. Does the M3 come with run flats? I do not believe so. They're more expensive. I personally don't like run flats, as they are more difficult to repair and less likely to be repairable. Have I experienced a flat in your Tesla? Have I experienced a complete flat? No. I have picked up my share of nails and screws, though. Nothing that's left me stranded. I do keep a small inflator in my trunk, and I'm going to be doing a review on another one for a company. Companies love sending me products to test out for them, and I just do a little review on it. The trick is, unless it's a complete blowout, which I have not had happen yet, you're better off, don't pull the nail or the screw out on the side of the road. If it's still holding enough air to be at least slowly drivable, or if you can top it off at a filling station, I cringe even thinking about that. But if you can keep air in the tire, get it to a tire repair shop and have it properly repaired if you can. Personally, I do a lot of driving, so what I did is, after my first tire change on my 2013, my old one, I kept the two best tires. I kept one tire at my house in Milwaukee, one tire at my parents' house in the Dells, which is the section I drive the most. So that way, no matter which spot I'm in, I'm within AAA towing distance to a spare tire. Oops. Bumped window control. I'm within towing distance to a spare tire. Black headliner in the Model 3, yes, I do believe that will be available. What about pushing Falcon Red to petition Tesla to change the name Multi-Coat Red? Change it to Falcon Red. There's an idea. Yeah, that'd be a neat petition. Change it to Falcon Red, but you got to remember, not everybody watches me or watches Bjorn or us other YouTubers. So while it might sound like a good idea, someone's going to go, someone that's not familiar with us, they'll go, well, what does Falcon Red mean? Whereas Multi-Coat Metallic Red at least gives you a better idea of what the color looks like. I have no idea if the Falcon wing doors are going to be in the Model Y. Personally, I hope so. While they do look cool, I think they are a maintenance and mechanical boondoggle. Well, I believe Elon did get a verbal go-ahead for a Hyperloop between Los Angeles and Washington, D.C., and they're working out more logistics and waiting for written approval. That's all I know at the moment. You have, okay, someone has a November 14 Autopilot 1.0 car, 60 kilowatt. I love the car. Just wish it had an 85 kilowatt. That would make my day. That's how I felt when I had my first 2013 60 kilowatt car. I mean, at a full charge, that was 208 miles back then. And that 85 kilowatt battery pack, well, I'm in a 90 now, and I could not imagine going to a smaller battery pack. If I had a do-over, I would have waited maybe a couple more months to scrape some more money together to get the 85 instead of the 60. I'm among the mindset, if a larger battery pack's available, take it. What's my day job? You're looking at it. I YouTube about Teslas. My side job, I'll fix motorcycles and scooters on the side. I sell motorcycle and scooter parts on eBay, and I sell hoverboards and fix them, and build custom lithium battery packs. No, I'm not in a Model 3. This is my 90D, and I am home from the Model 3 event. Is glass roof in Model 3 standard or extra option? That is extra option, and I will say it is spectacular. It is beautiful. Just too bad it wasn't a little brighter out, so we could have experienced it a little more. How much will my Model 3 cost with options? I don't know, because I don't have access to the configurator yet. Okay, someone says, I recently started doing Uber luxury in my Tesla. The response has been awesome. Yes, it is. I did that for a while too, but I only do it when I'm bored. Yeah, I agree. I quit because Uber hired on so many drivers in Milwaukee. I went from being able to exhaust a complete battery pack doing Uber to, if I was lucky, get one ride a day. And then the extra insurance for being the Uber X, Uber, whatever the luxury was, the version was just insane. Solid state batteries, I don't know enough about solid state batteries. Ask me a question about lithium, I can answer it. That's why I don't go through for a base Model 3. 220 miles is too low, and a 9,000 upgrade makes it unaffordable to you. Yeah, James, that would definitely be maybe a certified pre-owned would be in your future then. Yeah, the headroom, I mean, I'm short, just to cover the headroom again. I'm short, so it doesn't matter what car I go into for the headroom. With the all-glass roof, the amount of extra headroom that you get with the all-glass roof was very nice, just similar to like the new all-glass roof in the Model S. Gives you maybe that much more headroom. Yeah. Now, they didn't have the all-glass available when I ordered my 90D. In retrospect, I might have gone with the all-glass roof. I will not go with the panoramic roof, though. Especially with the all-glass roof, I'd have a lot more places to suction cup cameras on, just like Bjorn. Alex, oh yeah, you're in Wisconsin. Would it be advantageous to go to California rather than buy in Wisconsin? No. Even if you pick it up at the factory, you still have to pay the destination shipping charge. Plus, it's actually quite painless. You can pick it up right at Highland Park, Illinois. Or if you want someone to deliver it for you, I'll deliver it. Best time to buy a new Tesla is December, just so you can get your tax rebates back quicker. There's an idea. Yes, I did get to look at the trunk of the Model 3. I rate it as a 6-person trunk. 6 bodies will fit. And then, just like the Model S, there's a flap you can open up and you got storage underneath there, just like the Model S. Planning a trip to Norway. I'd love it. I just can't afford it right now. I am planning a trip back to China again. I'm looking at hitting up China the first week of October and stay for about 2 weeks. Whereas Xiaolei's uncle has made arrangements for us to tour the world's 2nd largest coal mine, as her uncle's friend is actually the manager of it. So I'll be driving my drone, my Mavic drone, through the world's 2nd largest coal mine. Unfortunately, that area of China relies on it coal considerably, yet for heating the cities and power generation. However, just in the last 3 years, I have noticed a significant improvement in air quality in China. And they have been cutting down on the coal. Obviously, they can't quit cold turkey, but the amount of solar adoption has been absolutely insane. It's leaving the U.S. and other countries in the dust. Let's see. You guys are putting comments so fast, I can't. They're going off my screen quicker than I can read them. Hi, Romania. When do you think Tesla is coming to Argentina or Latin America? Don't hold your breath on it. Probably not going to happen anytime real soon. Right now, they're still trying to hit their major markets, and frankly, Tesla still can't keep up with what they have already. Probably your only bet's going to be to import it from a country that already has them. But watch out, because service is going to be pretty difficult. And it's not if, you will need service. Will I rent a Biati in China, known as BYD? It's pronounced Biati. When I'm going there in October, and can you tell us more about them? No, unfortunately, because I am not going to be able to legally drive in China. I am going to attempt to get a 30-day temporary license in China. However, the way to get a license in China is different than almost any other country I've ever seen. It is a very difficult process. I mean, they even go as far as force you to watch a couple-hour-long video showing gruesome, gory, bloody bodies from people that have gotten in car accidents. But there is a chance that we'll be getting we'll have Uncle rent the car, and Uncle will be driving us around. He has a Toyota Corolla, very nice one actually. Plus, my wife's family lives in Fushun, China. While there is a supercharger in Shenyang, which is where we'll be getting off at the bullet train station, there are 0 public charging stations in Fushun. Northern China is more of an electric black hole for electric vehicles. But it's right now it's taking off more so in the south. Beijing, almost everything's electric. Yeah, 2 to 4 new gigafactories coming. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. They're ramping up as quick as they can. It's pretty impressive. Yeah, if you're buying a gas vehicle in China or a diesel vehicle, the cost for the plate alone is astronomical. You're talking like 80,000 plus RMB, which is something like well, it's thousands of US dollars. But if you're buying an electric car, I believe it's extremely low to free, depending on what city, for the registration and plates. Oh, that's right. Xiaolei's little cousin, Momo, he has a license, so does her cousin William. So maybe they could drive us around too. Her cousins live in Shanghai, so we're going to try and hit up Shanghai. Of course, we'll do Beijing. If you haven't yet, I do have my China electric transportation video from April 2016. My ideal Tesla car be, and I'm gonna probably end the live stream soon, because once I get back on the freeway in a couple minutes, I'm just about done charging. We'll be going through the really rural countryside area, and I will guarantee you we'll lose cell signal for at least half the remaining drive. But my ideal Model S, well, of course, I would go with the Autopilot 2.0 hardware, so I could get the eventual self-driving capabilities. All black interior, Founders or signature red probably. All glass roof. Rear rear-facing jump seats if I could make them removable, and if and when I retrofit them into this car, I will make it so I can remove them when they're not needed. That took up a lot of space in my first Model S. Andy, if we block you during this live stream, you'll use your second account. I'm not blocking anybody. I do have filters for certain unsavory words that will be any comments that have unsavory words that are on the block list, mostly racist words and a few very harsh swear words will get censored. That's because I just had way too much hate on some of my videos that I ended up having to do that. Oh yeah, and my ideal Model S would still have the nose cone, not the refreshed front end. And of course, I go with every option, every feature that I could get. And textile seats. I'm sorry, I love my textiles. They are very durable. Heard about a CCS adapter from Europe? No, I have not yet. And why just Europe? Why not everybody? But it'd be nice if we do get a CCS adapter, even though I've actually only seen, well, every CCS station I've seen has also had a CHAdeMO plug. So I don't know. That's a moot point. So, how is the wheel gap on the Model 3? Can we put lowering kits on Teslas? I don't recommend it. If available, if you're looking at lowering, get an air suspension if it's so offered in the future. Otherwise, you'd have to go with the S with the air suspension to lower it. Charging in Milwaukee, supercharging coming to Milwaukee. It's coming. We should have it by the end of this year. They have not started doing the supercharger in Milwaukee yet. I have talked with the supercharging team on many occasions in the last year, and gave some very good opinions, and I've even done some legwork of looking at the actual power line backbone. And I'm not talking about just Milwaukee, Madison. I've done a lot of locations. Yeah, I know grillless cars might look strange at first, and liking the nose cone has nothing to do with being grillless. It has to do with not liking the model or the refreshed front end. In comparison, I don't like either front end, but I like the front end on the nose cone Model S is 100 times better. I think the refreshed front end is just too plain and too empty. I'm not too sure since I haven't gotten my hands on the steering wheel of the Model 3 yet. So I haven't had a chance to play around with it yet and see how intuitive it is. Personally, I do like the buttons and my scroll wheels on my Model S steering wheel, but I think they're also trying to get away from relying on any parts from Mercedes-Benz. I have some videos of the handle coming, but it's a non-self-presenting. It still has a micro switch in it like the Model S and the X. However, you press in, and when you press your finger in, the side of the handle comes out, and then you just grab that and pull the door open. Yeah, the coating on the Model S windshield and X and 3 prevents easy passes from being read. You'd have to get a license plate mounted or hold it out your car window. What car did I drive before the Model S? A Nissan Cube, an electric Alfa Romeo, and a Nissan Xterra. P. Heinz. Okay, I'm back. My phone's actually overheating. It cut out because I had a little thermometer on my screen and it said, oh, you can't use your phone until it cools down, and it only lets me use it for emergency. So I shoved it in front of the air conditioner. I'm going to have to call it quits for this live stream. For those asking about the textile seats and how well they held up, I did a video last year on the day I took delivery of my 90D. Now that video was actually of my old 3-year-old Model S60 with over 80,000 miles on it, and I showed that there was basically no wear after 3 years and 80,000 miles with my very harsh treating family. So okay, thank you everybody for watching, and if you guys enjoyed these live streams, I like doing this too. I just got to figure out a better way of doing it. I got to drive an electric RAV4, the original, not the Tesla one, but the original, and at the time that was awesome. No, I never got to drive a Tesla RAV4, but I have seen one in person. So I'm going to sign off now. I don't know if some of you can stick around for a little bit because I got to do some driving. If some of you can stick around and just answer and maybe chat a little bit and answer any questions to fill in others that may have been a little newer to the stream, that would be very much appreciated. And I'll try and splice together the entire live stream as one big video to have later this week. Toyota, why no plans for Toyota electric cars? Because they support hydrogen. Plus they're going to lose too much money on lack of maintenance. So that's it. Over and out. Have a great week, everybody. See you later.